Hello learners, this is Vandana Shukla, computer educator at Deep Darshan Vidya Sankul. Today our topic is chapter number 6, Microsoft Excel 2007. So let's begin the topic. Chapter 6, Microsoft Excel 2007. Microsoft Excel is the most popular spreadsheet software in the Microsoft 2007 Office suite. It is the most popular spreadsheet software. It is a powerful tool that helps to organize, calculate, and analyze data in rows and columns. Means with the help of Microsoft Excel, we can organize, calculate, and analyze data in rows and columns. It is allows to represent data in pictorial in the form of chart. Means we can also represent the data in the pictorial form with the help of chart in MS Excel. Next point is features of Excel. So first one is functions and formulas. Functions are the built-in formulas used for calculating percentage, interest, average, etc. in MS Excel. Formulas are mainly used for performing simple and complex calculation. So we have some built-in formulas in Excel. With the help of that, we can calculate percentage, interest, and average. And these formulas are mainly used for performing simple and complex calculations. Second point is formatting features. Improve the appearance of data. Third one is auto calculation. The data is automatically recalculated in the whole worksheet if any change is made in a single cell. Means if you have made a spreadsheet and you have just closed it, and after the next day you are changing some data or some value from the single cell, so it will be automatically calculated without your any correction in that. And the next is fast searching and instant replacing of data. So it is fast in searching and instant replacing of data. Next is entering data in series using autofill option. Means if you can use the autofill option to entering data in series. Then the next is data can be viewed in a graphical forms as charts, which helps to understand, analyze, and compare data in an effective manner. So data can be viewed in graphical form like charts, which help to understand, analyze, and compare data in effective manner. These advanced features have made MS Excel the first choice for professionals to quickly perform lengthy accounting and financial tasks and take immediate decisions. So this is the features of Excel. Then the next point is starting MS Excel. What are the steps to start MS Excel? So you can see in the picture, click on the start button, then click on all programs, then click on Microsoft Office, then click on the Microsoft Office Excel 2007, and you can see on the picture in the picture the Excel sheets appears on the screen. The MS Excel file is referred to as a workbook in which you work and store your data. Means Excel file is referred as workbook. In that workbook you can work and store your data. Each workbook consists of several worksheets. It is similar to pages in a notebook. As there are pages in a notebook, the same way there are several worksheets in a workbook. Worksheets are like pages and workbook is like a notebook. Again I am repeating this sentence. Worksheets are like pages and workbook is like a notebook. The Excel window that appears on the screen is called a workbook. The Excel window that appears on the screen is called a workbook. It is assigned a temporary name, that is book 1. Means by default it has assigned a temporary name, and that is book 1. A worksheet is a grid like area made up of rows and columns where you enter and work with data. By default, an Excel workbook displays 3 worksheets at the bottom. Means by default, Excel workbook displays 3 worksheets at the bottom with the names Sheet 1, Sheet 2 and Sheet 3. We can add any number of worksheets in workbook according to the limits of memory available on a computer. Means according to the limit of memory available on your computer, you can add number of worksheets. A worksheets consist of 1048576 rows and 16384 columns. Columns are represented by alphabets on the top, and rows have numbers on the left side of the worksheet. Now you can see the Excel window, which is categorized as status bar, row heading, active cell, name box, office button, quick access toolbar, title bar, ribbon, group, formula bar, and the white area, that is the work area, and the last one, that is scroll bar. Then the next point is components of worksheet. So what are the components of a worksheet? So first is cell. A cell is an intersection of a column and a row in a worksheet. Each cell is denoted with the cell address. For example, A5 refer to the cell at the intersection of column A and row 5. Data are stored in a cell. A cell can contain up to 32767 characters. Then the next is active cell. When you click on a cell, a thick black border differentiates it from the rest of the cells. It indicates the current cell is active. When you can see the black thick border, so you are able to understand that it is active cell. The highlighted box is called cell pointer. Data can be entered only in a cell where the pointer is placed. Then next is name box. Name box is located above the column heading on the left side of the window. This area displays the location of the cell pointer. You can see in the picture that is A1. This is the name box. Then next is formula bar. The formula bar is located to the right of the name box. Formula bar is located to the right of the name box. This bar shows the characters and formulas that you enter in an active cell. Then next is column headings. Alphabet across the top border of each worksheet are called column headings. These headings identify columns with letter A to Z and AA through AZ up to XFD for a total of 16,384 columns. Then next is row headings. Row headings are the numbers marked as 1 through 1048576 along the left border of the worksheet. The next is status bar. The status bar is located at the bottom of the Excel window. It gives us information about the current selection. It includes the name of the currently selected command or current activity. It also displays warning message. You can see the picture of status bar on your screen. So this was the components of MS Excel window. Now write down new words 3 times in your notebook. The first one is spreadsheet. Second is analyze. Third is pictorial. Fourth is intersection. And the fifth is indicate. So write down new words 3 times in your notebook. And the next topic we will cover in the next session. Till then, keep practicing. Thank you and happy learning.